So I used to just pray that he sets up for work just before I start, faking this headache thing. And, and sometimes I do find out that I once I say I've got a headache or I'm feeling unwell, I actually start feeling unwell. But I am well.
Yeah,
I
absolutely.
actually I actually start
Yeah,
feeling unwell.
the words can create the event, can't they? The
It
fact. Yeah,
can't, yeah, yeah.
that's
And
true.
so yeah. So it's always
And I
it's always
suppose
good to be positive. Yeah, gone.
the risk for you was though on the one time you did feel really unwell, your dad probably wouldn't believe you anyway. And of course, that's the risk of perpetuating shall we say, a white lie to get
Yeah,
out of something. It can backfire a bit, can't it?
yeah.
Okay, so we've talked about that at some length. Let's just look at one or two more of these. Um, Opportunities, again, I think, kind of touching on what we've been saying about taking opportunities. Um, life can never give security. It can only promise opportunity. Look upon adversity as opportunity in disguise. That's quite an interesting one, isn't it?
Mm,
Things that we feel are going against us
mm,
can, I guess, just be a way. Can just be a way of opening a door, making us think about something that can create a benefit. What do you think about that? Look upon adversity as opportunity in disguise.
I'm a strong believer in that. I am.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am because um, when you look at what we call fashion today, or any other artistry, you then find out that sometimes it's as a result of somebody's mistake. Somebody, in a bid to do something, has made a mistake, and then somebody's gone, "Whoa, that's really cool," and then they're thinking, "Yeah, of course it is." but,
Yeah, I
but
mean that's true. It can happen.
yeah,
Yeah.
of course, it was inadvertently created. It wasn't. It didn't set out. It didn't set out to do that.
Mm,
So sometimes when you're in a, you could be in a really, you could really be in a really bad place. And I say that with songwriting because you could have a really bad experience with something, and you could use it to your advantage to write a really good song. And because it comes out of your emotions, so you're not thinking about it. You just think, wow, that was such a bad experience. I'm gonna,
mm,
for instance, love songs. Most of love songs, well,
mm,
the good love songs, are written from heartbreaks. You know, and then people listen to it, and you think, wow, that was a very good song.
mm.
But of course, that's that person pouring out their heart due to being heartbroken at one time, maybe at some stage in their life. So yeah, if you could learn, if we could all learn to build on a negative, or not a negative, but on a on an adversity, like you say. So if we could all learn to build on something that is an adversity and use it
Mm.
as an opportunity, that's great. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, and it's interesting what you said about music, isn't it? Because
yeah.
I think I'm pretty sure it's true to say that most songs, and I think of my own songs, most songs are probably about relationships with people, or with a person, or different people, more than any other subjects. I mean, other subjects that do come out, of course they do. I mean, I do songs about other things, but relationships tend to be the thing that dominate with most songs, don't they? Which
Yeah,
says a lot about the importance, I suppose, that humans place on love and loving relationships,
yeah,
doesn't it?
yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Well, um, I mean, to sum up that, the optimism and pessimism, There's a good phrase. An optimist sees an opportunity in every calamity, which is what we've been saying. A pessimist sees a calamity in every opportunity. And there are people, aren't there, who simply see negatives in things, which is a shame because it, as I say, it colours everything you do really. If you are a bit negative. Okay, a couple more. To abandon something halfway is to fail completely. Victory belongs to the most persevering. Do you think that's true?
That's very true. That's very true. Because when you do something and I mean, we had Joseph 2 weeks ago, didn't we? Joseph
We
Church
did. Mm.
from Minnesota, um, and he said, this is why I tell my students, write bad songs, and you think, well,
Mm.
why would anybody want to write bad songs? You want to write good songs, don't you? But then he has a point there because, if you think of writing good songs all the time, you probably would
Mm.
never finish any song. And that's true, because you'd listen to a song and you think, I don't like this, but it might grow on you. Somebody else might
Yeah.
like it. There might be something. If you carry on, there might be something that you're tweaking it, and you got a heat on your
Mm.
hands. But if you abandon it, then you'll never know, would you? So that is failure. So that's very true. With things in life. I mean, most things in life, like the airplane or electricity, it was all people that started it failed at some point, didn't they?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
some of them failed woefully. Some people even lost their lives in the
Mm.
testing process of these things. But look what we've got today. So, you've got to finish what you start. If you don't finish it, then you'll never experience that failure, that success that comes from failure.
Yeah, you're right. I think that's absolutely right. It's success just doesn't instantly happen of itself, does it?
No.
There was one more I particularly wanted to find, if I can. Just bear with me. Um, Possibly this one. Right, yeah, this is dress well and you will open all doors. That's an interesting Chinese proverb. Dress well